My name is Patricia Regier, and I am talking about this book, giving a bit of a recap. It's called The Neurodiverse Workplace by Victoria Honeybourne. Really impressed with this book and want to share it with you. Now I think I counted like 9 pages, forwards and backwards, of notes that I took when I went through the book. It's really a great book, especially if you're in the HR department, human resources, you're a manager, a leader, responsible for creating policies and procedures and hiring and onboarding. This book has you covered. It's packed with really insightful direction and explanations, as well as checklists. So we live in a world that is made for neurotypicals. And this book talks about neurodiversity being neurodivergent and explains what does that mean. So examples are being on the autism spectrum, having ADHD and other contexts. And the fantastic aspects of when we have neurodiversity in our workplaces, we have more creativity, innovation. There's so much opportunity, so it gives you the business case as well. 10 to 20% of the population is neurodivergent, and they may not even know it either. So this can impact the hiring process, the onboarding, being able to support your team. Just having an inclusive, diverse workplace includes neurodiversity as well. To be intentional with being inclusive. So part of that is by learning more about neurodiversity, and that's what I've been doing. I have a whole bunch of books that I'm going to be reading yet, but this is when I started with. So as I mentioned, this is great for managers, employers, HR professionals, and neurodivergent individuals as well. This is a way to help yourself navigate through those situations as well, and maybe make recommendations for your workplace or your future workplaces. So we need to adjust our expectations of people and make room for different ways of doing and being, that there's no one way, one right way of doing things, and to be open to that is really important. So it highlights and expands our awareness of can we do that better. I'm just checking my notes here, my shortened notes. So it covers even different medical models of disabilities, other models of disabilities, and explains neurodiversity as a paradigm. So not with the deficit lens, with the fantastic aspects of it and how we can really adjust how we look at the variety of people in our workplaces. So I appreciated that, and I've been looking at different things, even a survey I took the other day with that lens of, is this also considering neurodiversity as well? So I mentioned the checklist for inclusive hiring, onboarding, workplace policies and procedures for employees and clients and customers too, to consider that as well, especially when 10 to 20% of the population, we can do better. Checklist for clear communication. So if someone can't read between the lines, just to clarify, and that's good for us to have plain language for everybody, for people that English is not the first language, just that we're more inclusive with our words in a variety of different ways as well. So it's, we can have a workplace, she writes, that welcomes neurodiversity, celebrates mistakes, celebrates curiosity, being inclusive, and different ways of being and doing is what I took from that as well. So thanks for checking this out. Again, my name is Patricia Regier, and I'm talking about the book, The Neurodiverse Workplace, an employer's guide to managing and working with neurodivergent employees, clients, and customers by Victoria Honeybourne. So thanks for checking this out. Whether you're watching the video, you can read the blog with some additional tips and reflections that I'm going to pull from all my notes. Or if you're listening to this as a podcast, I like to offer a variety of ways of receiving information because people like to learn in a variety of ways, communicate in a variety of ways. And so I thought I would give you a different backdrop than a lot of my videos. And even whether it's been raining, I'm a little bit underneath a bit of a roof. But to bring this to you and share this fantastic book. I plan to share other books too, and have a bit of a series, continue that. Check out our summer short series, season 3. It's hard to believe. So I'll link that in the description below as well. And if you have ideas for videos or questions and comments about this topic in particular, please put them in the comments below. I welcome that. So thanks for checking this out. My name is Patricia Regier.